Coming up next, folks, is more action in the RDW Women's League. 2 weeks ago, we debuted with the first ever RDW Women's League matchup. And now tonight, we're having Savage Sweetheart returning from her debut matchup, taking on a new debuting signee in the RDW Women's League, Alexa. Now, we don't know very much about Alexa, but we're hoping to see that maybe whatever training she has is paid off for her debut matchup against a superstar like Savage Sweetheart. Savage Sweetheart did debut in the very first matchup in the RDW Women's League, and she did very well for that matchup. Did come on the losing end of that matchup, but she did really well for wrestling for the very first time in RDW. And I have no idea who trains these women's leagues. I would have to say it's either Jason or Beardman, some of the veterans in the league. But definitely, Savage Sweetheart really did impress us, and she is sticking around for a very long time, I would say. She's very mysterious, I would say that, and very aggressive for her kind of character. And now Savage Sweetheart has a new opponent tonight, and it's not Furry Ninja. It is the new debuting superstar, Alexa. And let's just hope Alexa has a pretty good showing tonight. And here comes Alexa, her debut matchup in RDW history. Again, not very much is known about Alexa. I mean, she is family to one of the veterans in RDW. We'll say that much. We don't know which one of the RDW veterans, but definitely we'll have to see later on the road who that family member is. And definitely have to see how she does in the matchup tonight, especially against the aggressive Savage Sweetheart. She seems pretty upbeat and happy-go-lucky, so we don't know what we're getting into when it comes to her at all. Here we go, folks. Not really much to say about this matchup. Still trying to build up the league for the RDW Women's League. And here we go. Oh, and Alexa with the nice backbreaker there and going to work on the back, quickly doing some damage to the back of Savage Sweetheart. That was very technical-like. That kind of took me off guard. And oh, an arm wrench by Savage Sweetheart, taking down her opponent. And she gets caught with a jawbreaker by Alexa. And ooh! Alexa was going to go for a clothesline, but she gets draped across the top rope from that flapjack. And oh, come on! There we go. More of the dirty side coming out. Savage Sweetheart just scraping the boot onto the face of Alexa. Now she's doing like a cross jacket chin lock there, trying to choke her opponent out with their own arms there. I don't know. We can't really get a good angle to see how she's going to get out of this hole, but here we go here. And oh, a nice whip over there by Alexa, throwing her opponent over her shoulder. Now she's going forward. Oh, a nice snap suplex there. Very quick and hard impact there. Kick to the back. Alexa's pretty aggressive to say the least, and very technical. Oh, nice slam to the face there on the mat. Oh, tripping up her opponent and slamming her face first on the ground there. Alexa's having a pretty good showing here tonight. She did get caught in that arm drag, but so far her offense is really good. She catches an elbow, and Savage Sweetheart is just screaming at her opponent, telling her to pretty much stay down. And Sweetheart going for the quick pin here. One, and no. Usually Sweetheart's pretty, from what I've been told backstage, Sweetheart is very deadly when it comes to her elbows and knees there. That was a pretty vicious elbow to the face, but it was not enough damage. And again, come on, just kicking her opponent to the face there in a very cheap-like way. I mean, I don't really get why she's being so disrespectful to her opponent. Oh, a knee to the face there, sending some disrespect back, and just flat-out jumping stomp to the gut there by Alexa. She's pretty much had enough there for the dirty tactics, and now she's wrenching at the neck there, just cranking her head in a very uncomfortable way, trying to do some damage. And now she's going for the pin here. One, and no, it's not enough damage there to take down her opponent. So she goes back to cranking the head and just punches her in the side of the face there, and a kick to the back. Again, the disrespect that Sweetheart has shown so far has really made Alexa snap. And oh, almost hit the double knee there, but she caught herself. And oh, a trip up there, face first into the bottom turnbuckle. That's going to definitely do some damage there. Got her opponent in a fireman's carry, and then just dumping her opponent now on the top turnbuckle there. Oh, she dodges the knee there. She had the wherewithal to dodge that knee by Alexa. And Sweetheart trying to go for like a hurricanrana, it looked like, but she's kind of got pushed off. Ooh, a punch to the face there by Alexa. And oh, just a dirty like punch there. That was kind of cheap there. Oh, come on. Just the elbows there. Just vicious, to say the least. And oh, a nice enziguri counter there by Alexa. That damage to the head there from all those elbows isn't really affecting her that much. I mean, it might be a little bit, but those are some pretty strong elbows, but she's still hanging on. Couldn't really figure out what to do with her opponent there, so Savage Sweetheart is able to break out of that hold. Now Savage Sweetheart whipping her opponent to the corner there. There's the double knee to the back there. Alexa tried to do that earlier, but she missed, and Savage Sweetheart going to the top rope, and an elbow drop off the top rope. That has to be it. That elbow was straight into the chest. Very hard elbow to the chest there, and two, and no! Alexa kicks out, and Sweetheart is just frustrated at the fact that she has not given up yet, and uh-oh. This might be the end here, and oh my god, that vicious elbow to the face, just straight forward. Almost like a punch, but more like an elbow forearm strike there. And Savage Sweetheart with a vicious strike to the face gets the win in this matchup. Following up after an elbow drop off the top rope. There it is again, the deadly elbows by Savage Sweetheart. She was a very efficient striker in this matchup. Some of those strikes weren't really clean, or I guess you could say ladylike, but it got the job done, and it really did irritate Alexa. I would say it would irritate me if I got punched her elbow in the face that much. But in the end, it was this elbow drop followed by a straight up right hook forearm elbow strike to the face that got Savage Sweetheart the win. And her first victory in RDW. Again, that impact is just so strong for Savage Sweetheart. God, that strike was so deadly. I mean, I would definitely have to watch out for those elbows by Savage Sweetheart. Again, that strong elbow. We'll have to go back and watch that again sometime later on. But, man, I've never seen an elbow strike that strong from anyone, to say the least. Might be the best elbow strike I've seen in RDW. Anyways, congratulations to Savage Sweetheart getting her very first win in RDW.